From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the News 8 Daily 8 Podcast, a Wish TV News 8 update.
Hi, this is Hannah Mordeau, and this is your News 8 Daily 8 for Wednesday, January 3rd. Today is definitely a chillier start. We're in the 20s, and it's a little bit cloudy. Those clouds will increase as the day goes on. You might even see an isolated flurry in the northern part of central Indiana. Temperatures, though, they'll get up to the upper 30s. A victim in the Greenwood Park Mall shooting is suing the mall's owner and a security firm. iTeammate first reported the lawsuit Tuesday afternoon. Kaya Stewart survived a number of gunshot wounds in the July 2022 shooting that left 3 other victims dead. The lawsuit from Stewart and her family claims Simon Property Group and Allied Universal Security Services failed to provide security that day. The suit accuses both companies of failing to take reasonable steps to stop violence. Investigators believe the killer spent nearly an hour in the mall bathroom with weapons and ammunition before walking into the food court and opening fire. Another mall customer shot him to death. The lawsuit does not specify how much the family is seeking. A man is dead after police say a home break-in led to a shootout. It happened Tuesday evening near 38th and Post Road. Detectives say there were at least 2 intruders, and one or both swapped gunfire with someone who lives in the home. Officers found the suspect dead on the front porch and are still looking for another who ran from the scene. Police say they detained the homeowner at the scene. He cooperated with police and was released without any charges. The man accused of killing an Indianapolis firefighter and a woman on New Year's Day will appear before a Marion County judge tomorrow. IMPD investigators say that Jason Lapsley admitted to another person that he killed Justin Boyd and Jasmine Ivy Deed. The probable cause affidavit also indicates that Lapsley is Boyd's brother. The court documents obtained by News 8 do not discuss a possible motive in the case, but they do say the shooting happened after a New Year's Eve party at Boyd's house and that Lapsley claimed he woke up in the truck looking for his brother and the two were killed as part of a carjacking that he survived. Boyd was with the Indianapolis Fire Department for almost 10 years and was also a barber in his neighborhood. People who knew him are trying to come to terms with the loss.
We are going to miss JB. Like I said, he contributed a lot to our community. We need young men, especially African-American men like himself. Great role model, great example in our community.
Lapsley is now in jail without bond. Police say a 16-year-old is under arrest for stealing a car and causing a deadly crash. IMPD says it happened on the southwest side near Mann and Southport Roads. We first told you about the wreck as breaking news on Tuesday morning on Daybreak. Police say 34-year-old Julio Ramirez was killed when the teen crashed into his car. It all started when a person called 911 about a stolen Kia Sedona at around 8 in the morning near the Canby Crossing apartments. Police say they found the teen driving the stolen car about 5 miles away and tried to stop him, but he took off. Police say officers did not chase the teen, but he then crashed into the other car. A man working at the nearby Winding River Golf Course heard the commotion.
Just heard a loud noise and happened to be right next to the window and looked out and saw the van that we have there was coming down and hit the other car, and they were both spinning. Smoke was flying, and actually the motor that was sitting out on the grass there was on fire.
Police say the teen was taken for a blood test, which is standard procedure after a deadly crash. The teen's name has not been released. Indiana was ranked the second best state to start a business. Forbes says its business-friendly environment is highlighted by modest formation fees of $100, lowering the barrier to entry for new companies. State also maintains a solid business survival rate of 77%. The new year brings a mixed forecast for the housing market in Indiana. It may be cheaper to buy one if you can find one. News 8's Amisha Ramsey has insight from a real estate broker in Indianapolis, and he's expecting a turnaround in some key numbers this year.
Well, Mike Jones, a real estate expert, says this year might be interesting for houses because the cost of borrowing money is likely to go down. Now, national experts project that home prices may see a significant decline, but mortgages rates are expected to average around 6.8. Now, according to Realtor.com, as of last month, the rate stood at 6.61%. which is still double the rate we saw in 2021. However, it could get more people to think about locking down on mortgage rates to buy a house.
Interest rates have already dropped a little bit. We're seeing a lot of people starting to take advantage of those already this early in the year, and we're expecting those to drop even more. A lot of the homeowners have, like I said, a lot of equity already built into their properties. So you have a lot of people making a lot of money when they want to sell, and as well, you have buyers that are becoming more normalized with the rates.
Jones says declining interest rates could encourage large corporations to purchase more homes to rent or to flip, making it challenging for individuals and families to enter the housing market. Now, there are bills in Congress right now seeking to address the issue. I'm Amisha Ramsey for Wish TV, wishtv.com, and like us on Facebook.
Wish TV is your education station. Today, we're tracking a delay in federal financial aid forms, which is causing big headaches for families with students going to college in the fall. News 8's Brittany Noble reports that this is something many families have already completed in a normal year.
All students are encouraged to fill out the FAFSA application. This will determine if you're eligible for financial aid from the federal government. They have been working to overhaul this program for about 3 years now. Users can access 11 languages now and send applications to up to 20 schools. A tool connected with the IRS will allow applicants to pull appropriate tax data from their parents' most recent income tax filings. Officials say the update means students will get their financial aid offers later than usual. Typically, students are done with these applications by December, but advocates say the delay could cause problems for both students and colleges.
Scrambling to get those turned around so that students and families have adequate amount of time so that they can consider all of their options and make their enrollment decision.
The new application reduced the number of questions for students from 108 to as few as 18. That's expected to boost the number of lower income students eligible for federal grants, which do not have to be repaid, the Pell Grants. The department has not yet said when the application will fully be released, but to speed up your FAFSA application process, go ahead and create an online ID. It will take about 3 days to get confirmed so that you can apply for FAFSA. I'm Brittany Noble reporting for Wish TV, wishtv.com, and like us on Facebook.
In Pacers Watch, Tyrese Halliburton is the Eastern Conference Player of the Week. He averaged more than 25 points and 17 assists as the Pacers put together 3 straight wins. He also became the 3rd player ever to have at least 20 points and 20 assists back-to-back in games. Pacers play the Bucks tonight at 7 o'clock at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. In Colts Watch, preparations for prime time. The team is getting ready for the final game of the season at home on Saturday night against Houston. The winner gets a spot in the playoffs, and Michael Pittman Jr. can build on team history. Angela Morian talked to the key receiver about his historic game against Las Vegas and his teammates about why he's so good.
Michael Pittman Jr. etched himself into the Colts history books Sunday against the Raiders. His first catch of the day.
That's Michael Pittman Jr. with the catch, and that's what he needs.
Marked his 100th of the season, making him the 4th Colts player to ever have a 100-catch, 1,000-yard season. The other 3? Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne, and Dallas Clark.
What does it say just about you on this ranking system of wide receivers in the NFL?
That I'm going to catch the ball. I don't know. I mean, I have the most confidence, in, myself. Obviously, I believe, in myself. And I'll put myself up against anybody.
And he has. Pittman's historic accomplishment comes against some of the best defenses in the NFL, proving how pivotal he is to the Colts' success.
No matter what the situation has been, Pitt has been that consistent factor in the passing game. I'm glad he's on our team. You can see how tough he is. The toughness shows, and I think it spreads. It just rubs off on the rest of the guys on the offense.
I can't overstate how much he means to our offense, and we do a lot of our passing game through him. And man, it's awesome to have him out there.
He's a hell of a player. He's a great guy to have on our team, great leader. He gives it his all every single play. He's going to catch the ball. He's going to run as hard as he can, stuff like that. So that's kind of what he just inspired me with his play.
2 of the previous Colts who have already done this, Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne, forever enshrined in this stadium in the Colts Ring of Honor. Pittman could have a chance to be a part of that group in the future. That's not his focus right now.
It's a nice accomplishment to have, on your name. But it's more a little side quest, we're on the road, and and we're so close to making playoffs, which hopefully will be my second time. Just to be able to be in this spot, it's awesome.
One more win, and Pittman will be right back in the postseason. Angela Morian, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and like us on Facebook.
Butler Blue may just slide into your heart as he's done on social media. Blue and his handler took a ride down the winter slide at the Children's Museum. The museum posted the video on social media of the two having a possum time with the caption, "Cuteness Overload." Every year, the Children's Museum builds the winter-themed slide for the holiday season as part of its Winter Fair program. If you want a chance to take a ride like Blue and unleash some joy, you have until this Sunday, January 7th. This has been your News 8 Daily 8 from Wish TV. I'm Hannah Mordeau. Watch us on wishtv.com and like us on Facebook.
This is the News 8 Daily 8 podcast, a Wish TV News 8 update on demand. For even more, on demand and on the go, connect with Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening, and be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcast.